Hello, everybody. I'm going to type in the chat to join. All right. I'm going to get started. I'm just typing in the chat, letting everybody know what it's about. And I'm going to get started. So, let's see here. Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Tiff Dance. My channel is a place for single parents, career-minded individuals to stay motivated, balanced, and dance through life. Today, you guys, I have a good topic. We talk a lot about on my channel things that you should do to tell your kids, what not to tell your kids, things that we wish we were taught as kids. We don't talk about what to do with these kids. So I am going to tell you about all of the free things that I know and I love doing with my son. So you guys who are single parents can figure out what to do and do them. Okay. So let's see. It would be nice for a couple of more people to get on. But I'm going to start and we can catch the replay if we need to. I hope you guys are doing well and having an amazing day. Okay, so let's see. The things that I found out were free, and I haven't did this one yet. Did I do it? I might have did it. I used to be, for those who didn't know, long time ago, I used to be a nanny. And I used to take the kids that I worked for everywhere. So I always had an activity for the kids to do. I was the queen at finding things or researching, still am. And I used to always have fun things for kids to do. So one thing that kids can do this summer, throughout the summer, and even when it's not summer, is go to the libraries. They have story times. You guys, you have to research your county library. Your county library will tell you what story times they have. They may have an 11 o'clock story time for 1 to 3 year olds, or a 12 o'clock story time from 3 to 6 year olds. They have different story times for different ages. So research the story times, and it's all free. All you do is just go. I would call beforehand, because sometimes the on the website, it might not give the accurate information. So I always like to call libraries and see, what's free and what's not. So call them, see if they have the free library story time, and go from there. Just check them out. I used to have lined up Monday. Okay, that's 9 o'clock story time at this library. 10 o'clock story time is free at that library. And, just set my week according to that, and do lunch and everything and plan according to. That's really cool. Also, free libraries have pajama parties at night sometimes, and arts and crafts that's free as well. So you guys, the library is a free resource. They have activities for kids. I remember when I was younger, I used to do cooking. We made cookies and stuff. I mean, I'm not sure what they're doing with that, with the restrictions with COVID and everything, but that's an option that you can check out with free events. I know that last year during COVID, they did have overnights that were free, and I'm not sure what they're doing as far as 2021 with that. But yes, go ahead and check it out. My kid's in summer camp right now. And if your kid is in, preschool age, small, or, babies, they have stuff for, babies in summertime at the summer camp. At the library. Tongue tie. Also, Barnes and Nobles. Barnes and Nobles has Don't quote me. Go ahead and make sure you check your local Barnes and Nobles, but 11 o'clock story times. Someone said, are there any free things for adults that want to have fun? Well, it's fun that you don't have to pay for these free activities for your kids. So you take your kids, you have fun, you get to enjoy the story, hopefully too. It's a bonding situation, okay? So yeah, that is always fun for me when I don't have to pay. So yeah, Barnes and Nobles is great. That's a excellent place. They have free story times, different sometimes during the week too. So also they have free. Here's one for adults, families. They have free outdoor screenings for movies. So I just took my son last week to. I looked up on Facebook and I saw that there was an event where they had free cartoons from 12 to 3. They had a big screen outside. It was, you can bring your blanket, you can, bring whatever, you can sit at the little tables that they had, but it's just free movies for kids, and they have them for adults too. So you can go ahead and enjoy that as well. So check your you should go ahead, summer movie free movies on the big screen. Check something like that, whatever state that you're in. Usually every state has some free summer movies that you can go and enjoy with your family, enjoy with your kids. Yeah, check it out. They have concerts, they have festivals, and a lot of them are kid friendly. So you should go check some of those out. That's something to do. Sometimes they have little giveaways for kids. I research a lot of free activities for me and my son. We do a lot. I love to do free stuff. Why not? Why, when they offer free things, you can just do that instead of paying. Then you pay when you need to. But I think it's kind of cool that the city offers things. Hey, we pay taxes. Why not take advantage of the free things that are offered to us in our cities? So also another thing, Home Depot. Yes, Home Depot, you guys. Home Depot has free activities for children, do-it-yourself projects that they can work on. Also, for adults, they have classes, but they're not free for adults. You got to pay. But the kids, it's kind of shaping their minds. It's a learning experience. So you can take your kids to Home Depot and they can work on do-it-yourself projects, be a little Bob the Builder or Bobina the Builder in training at Home Depot. So check your local Home Depot and see what free activities that they have for kids, because they do have some. All right. Also, I know when you think Whole Foods, you think expensive. However, if you just happen to be perusing through Whole Foods, you want to pick up something, an item or two here or there, they do have free kid stuff, free juice boxes, sometimes fruit and stuff while you shop for your child, maybe even a cookie sometimes, I think. So go ahead and check out your free things that they have at Whole Foods if you happen to be in that area or in a shopper. Hello, everybody who's on that are just now joining. They used to be free for adults. Okay. Didn't know that. Cool. Also, what else do they have? Back to Barnes and Nobles. You guys, I forgot to mention, they also, if you can't get to a Barnes and Nobles, they also have online free story times for kids. So you want to go check that out. If you're unable, but you want to get your child to do something while you're maybe doing something around the house, you want to keep them occupied, 30-minute, 40-minute story time is kind of cool. So go ahead and check that out at your Barnes and Nobles. I'm not sure what, the restrictions are right now. A lot of things have been lifted since the pandemic has, had mask lifts and everything. So go ahead and just check them out. I would suggest always calling. All right. Bowling. They have free bowling for kids, you guys. You can do this with your kids. They have 2 free games that you can play in the summer for your children. Okay. They get 2 free games. You can go to www.kidsbowlforfree.com. So it doesn't have to be an everyday thing, but you can, register, and everything you have to register for now. Nowadays, you have to register before you go there, I guess, because of COVID restrictions do apply. So Make sure you check out kidsbowlforfree.com. And I'm gonna list this resource in my my description link below. So what else do they have? Kids eat free. Eating. That's one of the things that I like to do. It's enjoyable, and it's even better when you don't have to pay. What did I drop? Oh, drop my pen. It's even better when you don't have to pay for your child. So some of the places, because I don't know them off the top, I have wrote some down. But on Tuesdays is the night to take your kids out to eat. Okay. Of course, there's rules and restrictions that apply, but Tuesdays is the night to go out with your kids. Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So you can take your kids. I don't know if you guys have a Beef O'Brady's where you are, but Tuesdays from 4 to 8, kids eat free there. Bob Evans down on the farm, their restaurant, kids eat free Tuesdays after 4. Chick-fil-A, 99 cents. Kids meals, 5:30 to 7:30. Denny's, Tuesdays, 4 p.m. to 10. But these come with the purchase of a free adult meal. So your kids will be eating for free. You're not just going to take your kids there and just say, hey, we're just going to eat free here all throughout the week and live it up. That's not how it works. Of course, there's always a catch, but the kids do eat free. And some, you don't have to buy a combo meal. Red Robin on Wednesdays. Kids eat free 5 to 8. You guys got to go. Red Robins. And if you are shopping and you are taking your child with you while you're shopping at IKEA, they have free on Wednesdays for lunch, 50% off for your children to eat at IKEA. So you guys want to take advantage of that because that sounds cool. And actually, I went to IKEA. I ate there before for lunch, and their food is not half bad. So that is something that you might want to, my nose, try out with your kids if you have to do some shopping. So what do you do? All right, water parks are expensive. Everyone knows that. It can get pretty pricey to go to water parks. They do have preschool passes. Okay, so if your child is in preschool, I think up to age 5, then I know Busch Gardens and Water Country in Virginia offer that. So you can sign up for a preschool pass. And I think any related water park or amusement park related to that, you can sign up for a preschool pass and your child will enter for free if they are of preschool age. And check out, sometimes they have discounts for military veterans and things. I always ask questions. I am the queen of questioning. I do free FBI interrogations to different places that I want to go to if I want to make it worth my while and worth my pocket. Okay, my budget. So yes, if you do decide to go to a water park that one time throughout the summer, your child is of age 5 and under, I think, depending on the water park, maybe a little bit older than that. I don't know. But do your research. You might be able to get a preschool pass, get them in for free. And in the event that you can't go to a water park, guess what is just as good? You can research, and every state has this. Every state and every city has this. You can research spray grounds and splash pads for kids. Okay, so every major city, has a spray ground splash pads because they have sprinklers, they have playgrounds. All your kid really wants is to hop and play in the water. They might have some water slides, depend on how fancy your playground is. If it's really fancy, like next level, little bougie playground, they might have that. But if you cannot get to the water park, the spray ground and the splash pad is your best option. I know my son was having a play date there, and we had a really big playground. It had found like a lot of different little sprinklers, it's like 30, 40 different sprinklers that the kids can just run through. And then they have a time where it goes really, really high and the kids like it. It's just so much fun for kids. And it's absolutely 100% free 99. You don't have to pay a penny. So check out, you can go to your city website and they'll tell you, look up spray grounds for your city. If you live in Dallas, Texas, or if you live in Sacramento, California, look up that list of free spray grounds or splash pads in your city. You might have to put in your zip code. Movies. Yes, you can go to the movies for free with your kid. So, I think, don't quote me, depending on your city and your location where you are. Yeah, I mentioned the library already earlier in the live stream. Yes, libraries do have a ton of free story times and activities. But the Regal Cinema, sometimes it might be early, but so what? It's free. Get your kids out. It's the summertime. If you're low on cash, you don't get paid till that Friday, but you want to do something Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, they have some of them. Make sure you do your due diligence and call beforehand. 10 o'clock movies for free for kids at some Regals. Other movie theaters might have them for free as well at select locations. The time may vary. 12 o'clock. I remember going to the movies and taking my child when it was like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. One time I did go to a 10 o'clock free movie theater, but hey, the movie's free. You get to go. It's the summertime. It's very budget friendly. It might not be the latest movie that's to date, but it probably be within the year. Maybe from last year, you'll still get a selection of movies that you can take your kids to go to the movies. And some movie theaters have more of a variety of selection of movies, but they're $1. Sometimes you can find $1 movies for kids on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, depending on what city and state and where you're at. So we covered the movies, we covered the food, and that was just a minimal list of chain restaurants. There's other things that you can do with your child. There's other things that you can do with your child as far as restaurant wise, if you go and look at your city. These are just basic ones that have a familiarity of in each city. The name is familiar. So these are chains a lot of the times. These are in every city a lot of times, but check what's in yours. There's tons of them. Like, you can eat free certain times, but don't forget it's certain restrictions. So don't come and email me and say, well, you said my kid can eat free. I said with an adult purchase, not just, you're not going to just eat free, period. It's always a catch to everything. Also, what I do with my son is, instead of, just taking him to get a water ice, that can get expensive, I go and buy fruit. I make a fun activity out of it. I grind it up in the blender and we go ahead and make our own popsicles. You get the popsicle molds. We make dinosaur. They have some for sale also at Whole Foods. They're like $10, but instead of buying a popsicle, you just make your own popsicles with your kids. And it's fun to make your own and do your own creative blend. I do that. That's, of course you have to buy the fruit and everything. You can add, what you want, what you don't want, but it's free and you can make it. I think that's a great idea. We didn't do that this summer, but we did it last summer, and I did a video and it was very, very cute. So you can make your own popsicles. Also, I went to this, I guess you can walk through like a garden, like a swamp garden bicycle trail, all in one, called Tinicum. That's free. That's another free activity that you can do with kids. You can go and through like a nature trail, and your kids can, see, the wildlife, a little bit of some of the wildlife, not too much things that's in the swamp, flowers, just different things. It was something to do, you get to read about it. Hey, it's free. My kid had a blast when we went. He enjoyed himself. This was just last year. We went through this biking trail / wildlife adventure thing. So check out what's in your local area. You will have a wildlife area where you can biking trail, where they might offer some things like this. Also botanical gardens. Sometimes they are free for kids as well. You can just check and see where's the closest to you. But there's a ton of different things that your child can do for free. Also, what my favorite thing is, I signed up for, I want to say going on about 15, 20 years. And it was like the best thing ever. I look forward to it every year. Free. This is free for adults because I know it's like, what's free for adults? This is free for adults. What you can do is go on freebirthday.com or look up free gifts for your birthday. When I tell you, there's like a list of 30 things that you can get for free. And if your child has a summer birthday, you can make a total birthday free day out of it. It is amazing how many free things they have. I mean, I remember getting, and it depends. I don't know what are the participating vendors now, but I know that I got free Sephora makeup. That's not for kids, but I've gotten free stuff from Aveda. You'll get free pretzels from Auntie Annie's if it's your birthday, if you're signed up for rewards members. I'm an Aunt Auntie's fan. I love their pretzels. So if those of you who are, your kid has a summer birthday, take them down there, sign up for these things. You just have to put in your birthday. Sometimes I remember Benihana's used to give a free meal with the purchase of somebody else had to get a meal. But Benihana's offers a free meal on your birthday if you're with somebody and they get a free meal. So there's like a ton of different things that you can get for free. I know they have Au Bon Pain. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. If you live in the, New Jersey, Pennsylvania area, we have Au Bon Pain. I think New York. They have, I think you can get a free croissant or a free cup or something, or free sandwich. But there's different things that you can get that are free at participating restaurants. I know they give you free desserts sometimes, depending on what restaurant is. I think Red Lobster was doing that. I think it was a free dessert at Red Lobster. I think Texas Roadhouse was a participant. I'm not sure if it was an appetizer or what that was free, but there's so many free things that you can get when you sign up for these rewards. It'll give you the list of different things that are free for your birthday or your kid's birthday, because we're talking about the kids today. What you single parents or married parents can do with your kids for free, because it gets tough. Money doesn't come easy for some of us, and I get it. I know the struggle is real. So we want to make the summer still fun, and we want to make it affordable too. So it doesn't have to break the bank to have fun with your children. I know I bought a $60 blow up pool and I use it every day. I was using it every day in the summertime. You can use that and just fill it up, a hose, put the water in, let your kids have a blast. Forget going to the splash pad and spray ground that day. You can just do that. And my son loves it. Invite a friend over, make a couple of sandwiches, have a play date. That's after you buy the $60, or $50. It depends on what you can find on Amazon. Blow up little pool. It's free from there. So you just kind of got to make it worth your while. So there's tons of free things that you can do with your kids. I hope this information was helpful to you and that you have some ideas on what you can do this summer with your little one, your little special person, without breaking the bank. We're all trying to money save here. Nobody wants to just spend frivolously, or if you do, hey, good for you. Even those people want some free things too sometimes. So make sure that you share this video with a friend who might be having a little tough time in the wallet area. That purse might be looking a little light, might be feeling a little light, so might need a little help. Go ahead and share with a friend and catch me for my next live stream. Check out some of my other videos. I have some money saving tips for adults too on some of my other videos. I think it's Dancing on Air. Dance on Air. Yeah, that's my playlist. I think you can check out some money saver tips on there. All right. And until next time, it's always a pleasure. Bye.